My community fund had a partnership with Australian Childhood Foundation, and in that 2-year time we raised over $500,000. For us, that connection and the ability to support vulnerable children through that was key and something that was perfectly aligned to our focus.
We've been partnering with the Australian Childhood Foundation since 2016. We chose to support the Australian Childhood Foundation because we wanted a partner who was providing specialized therapeutic services nationwide, and knowing that the foundation are so well respected in the work that they are delivering gave us great honor and comfort to know that we were funding work that came with such high regard. Of course, not only being a service provider through therapy, they're also a registered training organization. So they're experts at communicating and educating people around this very complex issue of childhood trauma. So through our partnership with the Australian Childhood Foundation, the funds that we have provided have gone on to support specialized therapeutic services for children who have experienced violence in Australia. That's where I think it really hits home for me, is hearing the direct impact that it has on children's lives.
So in 2017, GPT started our foundation. Overwhelmingly, young people at risk was a cause that meant a lot to our people. What I loved about Australian Childhood Foundation and what we still love is the people there are doing the work. You know, they are trained psychologists, they are in the trenches day to day working with these young people, and that really came through. They're so genuine and authentic and passionate about what they do that I remember sitting there going, oh, we just have to partner with these people.
So in 2019, I volunteered to do the Lara Pinta Trail. It was the first trek that the Childhood Foundation had put on to raise funds and raise awareness. Brought together 12 trekkers across Australia. We raised about $3,000 each prior to doing the trek. I think it was around 120 Ks in total, spread across about 6 days. So a lot of trekking was involved and a lot of flies to swat off.
We've done a number of important campaigns with the Australian Childhood Foundation since our partnership began, and they've all been around making sure that we can raise maximum awareness but also funds and critically important funding for the great work that they do.
The foundation started about 30 years ago. It was started by a group of professionals who were really concerned about the community's ability to keep children safe from abuse and violence. There are still too many children who have been killed as a result of violence in their homes. There's still too many children that are being forced to live with family violence. All children need a community that's willing to understand what they need at any particular point in time and stand up for them when they do. When partners become involved in our work, they give an unequivocal message to children that they are part of a community where adults stand up for them. Please join us and support our work and make sure that we're able to continue to offer life-changing counselling to children when they need it the most.